guys, welcome to my new channel, Bloodstone89. Here's the situation. My name's Andy and we're just going to be going through loads of sport games basically. I'm going to try and keep this as sport related as possible, but fundamentally what's going to happen is I'm going to be spending most of my time, or 99.9% of my time, playing Football Manager with you guys. I flipped a coin yesterday to decide whether or not who I was going to be. I was going to pick my favourite team. I thought, I was going to be Chelsea. I could have been Chelsea for you, but I'd been Chelsea 1,000 times before. So I thought to myself, I needed to keep it fresh and interesting. And I thought I'd go to a different country altogether. It was a toss-up between Bayern Munich and Juventus. So I flipped a coin. I thought to myself, in these situations, what better thing to do than flip a coin? So I flipped a coin, and it turns out the coin decided that I was going to be Bayern Munich. So here we are now. We're going to be Bayern Munich. I'm hopefully going to win a lot of trophies with this team. I just thought, why not start a channel for fun? Just as a bit of something on the side. Start a channel, have a bit of fun with it. So that's legitimately the reason that I started this. So I know kind of how to go around a lot of the things on this game. I don't go too deep tactical. So whoever views this, if you know how to go really deep tactically and how to make sure that I can lock out a team and whatnot, and how to set my training up better, then I will welcome all input, because I don't go too deep. I know this game you can go extremely deep, but I only kind of, if you will, scratch the surface. But I still win games. I know my football players. I know who's who, and I know some underground names as well. Some people who scratch the surface on their knowing of players. I can definitely go deep on that. I know your young, enthusiastic, top quality players. I know how to find the best players for the best price, or at least I think I do. If you think I can get players cheaper than what I'm getting them, again, comment. That would be phenomenal. But yeah, I just thought this would be a bit of fun. I thought, why not? I've got a little bit of spare time during the day, so yeah. So we're going to create a new profile. We're going to give him a totally crazy name. We're going to give him the name. No, we're not. We're going to give him the name Felix dos Santos. Yeah. Now, if any of you guys know, that is Jose Mourinho has more than one name. He's got I think he's got 4 names, and they're 2 of his kind of middle names. So I thought to myself, why not? We're going to be Colombian as well, because why not? His second nationality is going to be German, because that's going to help, right? He's going to be from, we'll just go with a random letter of P, and he's going to be from there. A favourite team, I'm not going to have one. You can select all this as well. His additional languages, he's going to be Spanish. Wherever the hell that is. Where did I find Spanish? Spanish. German. And English. We're going to have English on there, because English can come quite fundamental when you're addressing people. We're not going to have any of this. We are going to pick Bayern Munich as originally said. Now, as you can see, this game is non-modded. You can probably go out and get the mods for this game now to get all the badges official and whatnot. This is as if the game, you've just gone out and you've just brought it and you've just loaded it up. This is what the game looks like, which isn't too bad. They all have the official names of people and whatnot, so it's pretty close to being perfect. Obviously, I'm guessing a lot of these things cost a hell of a lot of money. Otherwise, it wouldn't be the situation. Otherwise, they'd have had the funding to get that. What I do is I do suggest badges based on the team I'm being. So it'll be less depending on, if you're, for instance, I don't know, Coventry or whatever, it will be less, you'll need less experience. I mean, it ranges from Sunday League footballer to international footballer, and it's telling me I should be an international footballer. Here, you can go from a national C license to a continental pro license. So I was going to click both of those. We're going to continue. We're going to start playing. It should load up any second now. Here we go. Current game not saved. I'll save that in a minute. So now you get your messages from your board, welcoming you to the Allianz Arena, telling you you've got a contract with your club. So basically, you get a 1-year deal with your team. I'm on 58 grand a week. I wish I really was on 58 grand a week. That would be beautiful. That there is your contract. Now, if you're good enough, you can negotiate a way around getting a new contract. If you're not good enough, they'll probably end up sacking you. I've never been sacked on this game, so I have quite a good track record of not getting the sack. You always have to attend this meeting, so I'll let you guys read that. I kind of know what this already says because I've played these games, for a hell of a long time. So I'll let you guys have a little look at that. You say, great. That sounds like a great idea. I'd love to learn more. Then you see a transfer budget. You've got 67 million quid, which is way more than I'm gonna need. I'm gonna be buying just the one player. We'll talk about that in a little while. I don't feel I need to judge. Yep, that's fine. It'd be great for me to meet the journalists. Thanks for the introduction. And then you see this guy. Now this guy is your assistant manager. Here's what I do. I say I don't want to have a game where we play each other. Your youth team, I don't see the point in that. I'm already familiar with the team. Send them in a fortnightly basis. That's your backroom staff. They can really help out in terms of scouting and knowing what coaches work right. Thanks for your help. And then, okay, cheers, see you later. And then you click exit on that. Okay, and that is it. This concludes the meeting. You click exit, and there we have it. And then you have to meet your players. Before you can do anything, you have to meet your players. So, introduce players. And you go hold a team meeting. Now you can speak to the team captain or you can speak to the whole team. I always like to speak to the whole team. You get a good kind of overview of what the whole team kind of want. So everyone thinks that it's great that they're meeting me, which is awesome. If it comes up green like that, everyone's happy. Okay, I'm positive about our chances. I think we can go and win the title this season. Everyone's happy with that. And then you say that's exactly the sort of reaction I was after. Job done. And their moral goes up. So Manuel Neuer and Sebastian Rode, their moral has shot up, which is fantastic, which is just the sort of thing you need. Now, there's another thing I also suggest you do. As you can see here, we have way too many a friendly. You don't want that many friendlies. So you want to be counselling a couple of friendlies because you don't want to get any of your team too injured. So you want to counsel a fair few friendlies. I usually just play the one. So that's exactly the sort of route we're going to be going down. We're going to only play one. And we're going to play a game against AC Milan. Because they're quite a decent opposition. And, why not? So we're going to go up against AC Milan. First game of the league is against Mainz. Should be doable. We should be winning against Mainz. And we should beat Bremen SV in the German Round 1 Cup. Dortmund is our first televised game. So yeah, it's all interesting stuff. I'm excited to see where we go with this. Let's keep continuing. To kind of end this episode off, I'm just going to show you the two more things, and then I'll see you guys in the next episode. Because it's taken a little bit of time to kind of get us all started. So you skip the tactics advice creator. I don't know how to go too deep into that. First things first, you want to start selecting your players that you know are gonna perform. So Manuel Neuer. It says he's on holiday, but hopefully he'll be back for the AC Milan game. If he's not, he's not. But if he is, great. I'll have to go around it another way if he's not. Philip Lahm, right back. He's a defensive wing back on this. He can also play defensive midfielder, but I always play him at right back. Even on FIFA, I'll play him at right back because I just think he's much more suited to that position. He'd be playing that position most of his life. You want to go Mendy here. You want to go Mendy because he's world class. You also want to be picking Boateng. Some people will pick Dante there. I just picked Boateng because I prefer. I think on this game he's slightly better. This also is a ability. He's a natural and he's fairly good rating for the senior team. You know, yeah, below average is yellow. I've never seen red on the game, so. Again, I've always picked relatively good teams to go around the game with, but I've promoted teams, so you know I know how to pick a good set of team players for a lower division team as well as being a world class team like Bayern. So, what have we got now? David Alaba. You have to pick David Alaba. He's world class. Again, it's David Alaba. Jesus. Here you could pick a whole matter of people. I am going to pick Bastian Schweinsteiger to be defensive midfield. Your upper attack has to be Lewandowski. Your wingmen have got to be Arjen Robben of Frank Ribery. Frank Ribery on the left, Robben on the right. Now in the centre of midfield, you've got a couple of options. You could go with Muller. Also, as you can see here, if you really keep up to date with football, you know we've got Sheridan Shaqiri. He's recently moved to Inter Milan. This is without. I think they do an update for the January transfer window. This is without the January transfer window update. So yeah, this is without that all of the January transfer window updates. So yeah, I'm going to be playing Xavi Alonso. And in the centre on the left, I am going to be playing Mario Götze. That is going to be my team. 7 substitutes. I always pick a goalkeeper, 2 defenders, 2 midfielders, and 2 strikers. So I'm going to go with Reina. I'm going to go with Martinez. I'm also going to be going with Juan Barnetta. Your midfielders are going to be Thomas Muller. You can't deny Thomas Muller a place, even if it is just on the bench. I'm also going to be putting Shaqiri there. Shaqiri will be moved on when Thiago comes back. I'm going to be putting Pizarro there, and I'm going to be going to go and buy myself another forward. So in this episode, I'm really going to just show you how to go around buying a forward. I'm going to be pursuing Wilfred Bonney. Any of you guys who keep up to date with your football, you'll know he's recently just moved to Man City. World-class player. He's got power, pace, absolutely everything you could want in your stats here, as you can see. He's got 16 finishing. He's a top quality player. We're going to put an offer in for him. We're going to put 20 million in for him, considering we've got 67. We're going to put 20 million in for him. We're going to make that offer. I may buy a couple of other players as well. And this is what the Skip Days interface looks like. I've got to meet the media now. Absolutely no doubt that the chairman has the best interest. Very happy with the direction the club's going in. The ambition is fantastic. Success is in the club's blood. I will undertake a complete evaluation and get rid of any staff. That's something else we'll go through in the next episode. We'll have a look at the staff. I'll show you the staff. Any player that can contribute with anything. Team meets my ambitions. The club must spend money. Not necessarily that. I don't think it's appropriate for me to comment on this. On any... You don't want to discuss your transfer policy, because imagine if it was real life. You know, they're not going to discuss their transfer policies, are they? It's not something that's going to happen. So that's something that we're not going to do at all. Sorry about that little glitch there. Yeah. So that pretty much brings us to the end of this episode. So I want to say thanks. Please like, share, subscribe. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Shit, we're having a bit of a laugh, a bit of a ball, I suppose. So yeah, Join me in the next episode where hopefully we'll have Wilfred Bonny and we'll move into an actual game, hopefully. So yeah, thanks.